Okay, hi traders, here's a new video. First of all, as a risk warning, your invested capital might be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is not investment advice. So this video is another binary option, strategy binary option trading video based on those kind of concepts which I have explained in my ebook. Get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description. This ebook contains the most important candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, market condition, trend identification, rejection, and candlestick mass, and a lot of more concepts which can be applied to any kind of time frame, any kind of financial instrument, and any kind of broker. So get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description, and in the description we'll find also the link to the Facebook group. Here, important for this is that we have weekend, and I do not have the OTC market because I'm a European trader. We do not have, European traders do not have the OTC market, and so I'm doing this kind of explanation videos of those trades which I have already done, by referring on those kind of pages which I have explained in the ebook, so you understand what kind of pages and what kind of concepts you should get, which you should know inside out, and we are going to start immediately. The most important concepts are those ones which I have named here, or which I will name here. So first of all, those kind of concepts about the candlestick patterns, I will not get through all candlestick patterns, but you see I'm trading price action, and so the candlestick pattern psychology is important. You should know what the candlesticks are telling you, and depending on the unfolding of this candlestick or not, you have to decide, or you should decide, if you are going with the trend, against the trend, and if it will be a retracement or a reversal. And the same thing is valid for the chart patterns. You should know also the chart patterns. And here important is, more at the beginning of the ebook, those kind of candlestick pattern and chart patterns are, more important they are, more or less important they are getting if they are getting more in the background. That's not at the first pages, more faster in the middle of the ebook. There are those kind of concepts and those kind of candlestick patterns which are not so common, which are not so appear so often, and so they are less important, because it's clear if you get a meeting line only once a year, what importance can this kind of candlestick pattern have? But important are those kind like a doji, the most common candlestick pattern which will happen, the doji star, for example. This should be, you should know how to trade them. The long leg doji, the hammer, the inverted hammer, those kind of candlesticks should be, you should memorize them, and understanding also how they behave on different market conditions. So that is this one, the candlestick pattern and the chart pattern. Then obviously candlestick mass, don't forget the candlestick mass. Candlestick mass is important to get an overview, to see the big picture, of the trading, because you can calculate by adding them together. Here are only some simple examples. Here, 5-minute candles in the consolidation area are showing you nothing else than a spinning top or a high wave candle. Here you see 3-bar candlestick is nothing else. The evening star or the morning star is nothing else than a pin bar, and that is also the reason why this will not work often. Because the ratio between the first day candle and the third day candle, or the first minute and the third minute candle, are not don't have this kind of ratio. It's the same thing like the engulfing candle. Let me see here, engulfing candle. You see an engulfing candle. If you remove this kind of doji, you get something like this, and that is the reason why the engulfing candle work out, because at the end, engulfing candle, if the ratios are correct, you get nothing else than a pin bar. So after this, also the 4 keys, based on the key, on the trend, the key level, the candlestick pattern, and the rejection. This video was exactly on the rejection to show you how the rejection should have been. Then the part about the market condition, healthy trend, strong trend, and market condition, because candlestick pattern, chart pattern behaves different on different market conditions, and that is what you should understand. A lot of strategies, a lot of techniques are working only on specific market condition, Mostly those kind of scammers do not tell you this. Yes, they are telling you only how this strategy is working, but they don't tell you when they do work, because they know that those kind of strategies work only on a comment, but they are interested that you're gonna lose money, because they are having you under the affiliate, and they earn only money if you lose. And that is the reason why they don't tell you exactly how to trade properly, because they would not earn any kind of money if everybody would trade good, yes, and would be profitable, yes, because they do only earn money while you're depositing, while you're losing money on your trades. And that is why they don't educate you right. So then we got here this part about the EMAs. If you are using EMAs, understand how to read them. Again, the 4 keys, because I got so many questions how to trade based on the 4 keys, and I can only say, if you are doing those 4 keys, yes, the trend, the key level, the candlestick pattern, and the rejection, you have approximately 80% success rate, yes, and that is due to the random factor which is always behind this, because you cannot control each and every factor on trading. Yes, you can control a lot. It's better than playing Super Lotto, yes, or something like this, yes, because there you can control nothing, only your bet. But on trading you can control, so your odds are much better, yes, but you have to understand the most important concepts which I have explained in the ebook, yes. If you don't understand those kinds of things, you will lose your money. So then the fake breakout stuff, you will see also in this kind of video that how important fake breakouts are. The reversal and retracement stuff, the highest probability trading setups, which I have explained. Watch this video, it's important, because that are those one of trend continuation tradings, yes, which I do almost often. So then obviously the no rejection trading setup, which you should cover if you have understanding, advanced understanding of trend, yes, and healthy market, healthy trend, and strong trend, because some trading setups, the reversal trading setups, are only in healthy market to trade, and those the continuation trading setups, only in a strong trend. That is basic rules. And if you cannot distinguish a strong trend from a healthy trend, and don't distinguish a consolidation area from a strong trend or a healthy trend, then you should understand first this before you can get to any kind of no rejection trading setups, yes, because you're gonna fail. So then obviously support and resistance in every form, yes, minor support and resistance, major support and resistance, how to trade, where to trade, support and resistance. Don't trade at minor support and resistance levels, trade only major support and resistance level, because there are those kind of areas where price will mostly reverse. So then here also this video about the change of polarity. Get this video, yes, understand this. Then important here how to trade or how to draw support and resistance lines and areas based on candlestick pattern. Here I have named only a few, yes, but you can apply this to Dragonfly Doji, Gravestone Doji, to every kind of candlestick, pin bars, everything, yes, because it's always the same. If you have an upper shadow, you can use it as resistance. If you have a lower shadow, you can use this as support. And you see here, that is the concept. So you can apply this to everyone. So then this kind of strong, how strong a candlestick is, yes, that is the candlestick psychology, which are sold by so many others which are trying to sell this kind of concepts, yes. It's only based on candlestick pattern. All kind of candlestick forms are telling you about the pressure, yes, about the pressure, where it's coming the pressure from, and how bullish or bearish those kind of candles are. Here important is that this is most based on the ratio between real body and the shadow, the wick or the tail, yes. The same is valid for this one, for the bearish one. And then obviously this kind of important stuff, how to read candlestick charts, candlestick analysis, yes, that should be those kind of steps, yes, before you do a trade. I will show you this in live trading soon, yes, because I got so many questions about this. So then obviously those kind which are part of the 7th edition of the ebook, yes, where you see how you can predict the next candle based on those kind of concepts that are really important concepts, because they are based on my experience, and you can count on them. Yes, if you get a pin bar and the next candle will be not a bearish one, the third candle will be a bearish with a probability of 80%. Yes, the same is valid for the engulfing candle. Bearish engulfing candle, next candle is not a bearish one, has an upper shadow. You can expect for 80% success rate that the next candle will be a bearish one. The same is for the evening doji star or any kind of evening star. The same is valid also for a shooting star and all those kind of candlestick patterns which are reversal patterns. Yes, it's not only based on this one which I'm showing in the ebook. Yes, because it's only ideal form. You have to apply them to all kind of candlestick patterns. You have to activate your brain and do this in general. Yes, you have to find the overview. So, and then this part of the how to read candles, how to analyze candlestick chart, running candlesticks. Also, this is important because it tells you a lot. That is a process of elimination. If one thing doesn't happen like you expect, you have to change your mind and going then in the other direction. Yes, because that is what I'm telling you. If you don't get a strong candle after inverted bullish hammer, which is a trend continuation pattern, you can expect that on the next candle price will most probably reverse. Yes, because the trend has losing momentum. That is what this kind of topics are about. So then we have this kind of the entry point, which is really important, that you try almost often to enter above or below the previous candlestick. Yes, closing price or opening price, or below or above the EMA or support and resistance level, depending on the trend direction and what kind of trade direction you're going to do your trade. Yes, that is also important. And obviously this one, what is telling you how to predict the direction of the running candle based on the purchase time and the expiration time, which are crucial. Yes, that's the reason why I try almost to enter exactly in the first 30 seconds of the purchase time. Yes, because to understand what's going on, because on the next candle everything can change and you can get out of the money because of this. So then obviously the market conditions, how to read the EMA and the Bollinger Band should be also, you should also know inside out. Fibonacci level, not so much important, but if you are getting in this material, it would be also not bad. So I have done you the overview of those kind of concepts which you should primarily focus on. And now we are going to discuss those kind of video where I have done a few trades and I will explain you why and all those kind of stuff. So I will enter here immediately into this video, and as soon there is a trade, I will explain what's happening. Here we have, and that is what you should see immediately. We have here a ranging market. You see here, this is one area. You see here the flat Bollinger Band, one deviation Bollinger Band. You see the EMAs all flat. Yes, these are all support and resistance level. This kind of areas here are support and resistance level. This one here is support and resistance level. Yes, you see everywhere where the Bollinger Band is flat are support and resistance level. Yes, and you see if I turn it around, you see where the area is. Yes, you see this one is the area. Yes, this flat area, and that is what I have explained in so many live trading videos, that and also in the ebook, that are areas where there is strong support and resistance, because it took here a few candles, yes, to be flat. That means that this kind of area are strong. They are holding more than one candle. They are holding for 1, 2, maybe 4, depending how long this line is. Yes, and the same is valid for this one. This is also a nice support and resistance level. So, and that is a ranging market. We have flat EMAs. Everything is flat. Yes, and then we get here this kind of huge candle. I'm drawing here is there was a change of polarity, which I have explained in the ebook too. Yes, the change, support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support, and that's the reason why I entered immediately into a call after this strong bearish candle, because we have ranging market and the momentum of this running candle at this key level, because this candle stopped exactly on the key level, was showing me that price will reverse from here. I entered a little bit too early. I should have been waiting till price would go down to this level. Then I could have entered and I would have get a better entry point, yes, but because there was enough volume in this market and the 50% of this level is far away, yes, it was okay, and maybe this was the reason why this worked out, yes. And also you see we are getting here we have a Bollinger Squeeze, here we got a breakout, yes, consolidation area, yes, breakout, Bollinger Squeeze, and then we are getting here again into a consolidation area. So that was this one exactly on the, if you get a huge candle like this Marubozu-like candlestick at the key level, at support and resistance, yes, this was a fake breakout of this area here, yes, then you can expect that you get here a retracement, and that is what maybe this was, yes, it's an inside bar of this downtrend. Yes, here we have a dark cloud cover, which crossed also the 100 EMA. So we are here in a downtrend. So let me a little bit fast forward here. Yes, because I think I didn't have done. Yes, okay, I entered here into a trade because that is what so many are asking me always. Yes, this is what I call price action on the left. 3 candles ago, yes, price was already at this level, and if price is going again against this, it's most probably that price will break through it, and then you don't do a reversal trade in this kind of situation, because we have also some kind of Bollinger Squeeze. We are getting now into a breakout, yes, and that's the reason why I did here a continuation trade. I tried to enter above this support and resistance level because of the above this level, yes. So I got this kind of margin of safety. Also, if the price would get at the end a doji above this level, I would have been in the money. So let me fast forward a little bit to see when. Okay, then I entered again into a call because we got here an extreme level. Yes, you see here this level is an extreme level. A half an hour ago, we got here already a reversal. This candle is a huge candle, huger than the other one. This is what I call an exhaustion candle. It stopped exactly on this level, on this extreme level, a half an hour ago. We are still into a ranging market. We have still, and you see this here, for example, yes, you see this is the area here. What I have explained, you see how this kind of horizontal line is yes, is exactly on the same high, like this kind of candle or this kind of Bollinger Band, yes, and that was the reason why I entered here into a call. Okay, the market tricked a little bit. It was a draw, yes, it was a fake breakout. I entered immediately into a put because this was a fake breakout, yes. It was clear to me because if this candle would have been a bigger bearish candle, I would have done a trend continuation, yes, but because it ended up in this way, I was sure that this will be a fake breakout, which I have explained exactly in this case in the ebook. This is a Morningstar fake breakout, yes, of this support and resistance level. And important here is we have here another support and resistance, and you see how this running candle stopped exactly on this way. Yes, it was stopped here. So this kind of area here is acting as support. This area is here acting as support, and that was the reason why this candle has done this kind of fake breakout, yes, and it stopped in the form of a Morningstar. And here is coming something particularly. This fake breakout is not only a Morningstar, this is a Morningstar in confluence with a bullish hammer. That is increase also those kind of odds of the Morningstar that price will continue in the trend direction because of the probability of a trend continuation after a Morningstar or an evening star is around 75 to 80%, yes, and if you get as a 30-minute candle, yes, or 30-day candle hammer, the odds that price will continue to going up is much higher. It means you have something like 85% or something like this, yes, only because this candle is showing huge huge buying pressure, yes, giving this kind of Morningstar much more power. It's the same like here, yes. Here we have the same scenario like here, only that this was not a fake breakout, yes. Here we have a fake breakout, but the concept is the same. Morningstar in combination with the bullish hammer are almost sure shots. Yes, that means you have 85%, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Yes, but over 80% success rate that this will work out if you have not a strong downtrend in this case. Yes, that was already. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. So I would say stay safe and bye-bye.